Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of All Things Beauty. I am your host, S. Murray, and if you can tell, we have a whole new background going on today. Yes, guys, we have completely moved. Yes, I am so proud of Gary and the Sphere and everything that he's doing here. So yes, guys, we have moved. We're in a new studio, so you're gonna see great things, big things, and more things to come. But let's talk about today's show. Today we're doing a total different type of show. We're actually doing a spotlight show. And I decided to do a spotlight on an MUA. She's out of the Maryland, Baltimore area. And we're going to do a spotlight today on Marva Johnson, also known as MJ on the Beat. Hey, Marva.
Hey, S, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
How was your day?
It was good. It was long. I was ready for it to be over so I can get on here and chit chat with you about all things beauty. You know.
Awesome. Great. Well, I'm glad to have you, and thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely.
So let's get right into it. Before we even go into what we have to talk about, let's talk about what do you have on your lips today?
Okay, so I came up with this little MAC concoction, what I call it, and I'm trying out the new Nikki Nudes by MAC.
Okay.
You know, she just recently came out with some new lipsticks, and I really like them. It's a really pretty little peachy color, and I paired it with a MAC pencil cork, and then I put like a little lip gloss, a Dazzle Glass from MAC on it because glossy lips are popping nowadays, okay? So
that's awesome. So can we see that
is.
Nikki knew that you have can we see the
yes,
two?
Absolutely. So it's she came out with two shades, and this one is the Nikki Nudes. It just says Nikki Nude.
Okay.
But can you see it really good?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can see.
It's really pretty. It's very meddling girl friendly. So I'm a fan of it. I like it.
Awesome.
Yes.
And today for me, I am wearing a NARS Audacious lipstick. Now, I forgot that in all this confusion, I left the daggone lipstick in my purse in another room. But I'm not going to go get it. But I am wearing the NARS Audacious lipstick. And NARS sells in Sephora. This particular lipstick came out of Sephora. I believe the lipstick range is like $20 or so. And what's really great about this lipstick is although it's not a liquid to matte lipstick, it goes on really, really opaque and it stays on really strong. And if you can see, it's kind of like a pinkish reddish nude. I'm sorry, pinkish reddish kind of color. So it's like a color that you could wear every single day, kind of like go to the office and things like that.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. I love NARS lipsticks.
Oh
They are
yes,
like the bomb. I love them.
they are, aren't they? So
Yes.
let's get right into it.
Okay.
So, like I said to everyone, you are out of the Baltimore area, and we
Yes.
just really want to know. Let's dive into what actually got you started into makeup artistry.
So I've always been creative. I've tried different things. I knew that I wanted to do something artsy and creative, but I wasn't sure what it was. And
Mm-hmm.
so I dabble in a couple things. I used to be a jewelry designer. Used to make these custom statement pieces, and then my heart kind of grew away from that. And then honestly, I started dabbling in makeup on myself when I was pretty older, I would say. I wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
a teen dabbling in it, but when I picked up the makeup brush,
Mm-hmm.
it all clicked. I mean,
Mm.
that's as simple as I can explain it. It all clicked. It all made sense.
Mm-hmm.
Every artsy, creative thing that I've done, it kind of all came together.
I think
So,
that's like a general consensus of all the makeup artists that we've ever
really,
had on the
okay.
show. Like everyone is like, it was that maybe it wasn't something they were automatically thinking off the top,
Not at
but then
all.
once it hit, it hit.
Yes,
So
yes.
how long
You
have you been
become
doing it?
obsessed with it. Yes.
How long have you been a makeup artist?
I've been professionally
Mm.
doing makeup for 3 years now.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Wow. I
Yeah.
would, and for all the things that you've accomplished, I wouldn't have thought that, I would have thought you'd been in that thing and been doing that thing for years.
Yeah, it kind of it just took off so fast because
Mhm.
I was just I mean I just like hit the ground running,
Mhm.
and just opportunities just started coming, and I'm so eager to constantly learn about it. That's something that I've learned being a makeup artist, is that you're forever a student, because
Mhm.
there's always new things coming out and new techniques and new products. So it's something that I absolutely don't mind learning about forever. And I think that kind of really drew my success. I don't want to call it success, but my opportunities. It
Mhm.
really brought on opportunities because I just so wasn't scared. Like I was like, yeah, I can do it. I'm down.
Yes. And so you
So,
said you talked about the new technologies and new things that have changed. What is different from the day you started to now? What have you noticed that is different?
um, well, for my own ways, I've gotten much better, or I've noticed the difference in my skin
Mhm.
techniques. I've really focused on skin. I mean, like I call the eyeshadow and the lipstick, and I call them the bells and whistles of it
Mhm.
all. That's just the dash of sparkle that you put on. But to me, it's like getting that skin perfect. So I noticed with my own self that I've gotten better in my skin techniques. But
Mhm.
man, since I've started makeup, there has been so many trends that have come, and some gone and some stayed.
Mhm.
And one of the biggest things I've noticed is brows, the change in brows.
Yes.
Yeah, brows have definitely taken over. I don't remember brows being that important when I was growing up.
Mhm.
So that's one thing that sticks out in my mind. Is like brows are life.
And so
So
what do you, as far as, so we know that we're in a social media
mhm.
era. What influences do you feel social media has played on your makeup artistry?
Social media plays probably it's probably one of the most influential
Mhm.
pieces of makeup artistry nowadays.
Mhm.
I think makeup has become so popular because it's been around forever.
That's true.
That I think it's become so popular through social media, YouTube and Instagram. I mean, you could go on and you see all of these makeup tutorials and videos. And so I definitely think that it really influences makeup, good and bad.
Mhm.
I'd like to kind of play devil's advocate with that. Really good and bad, because I think sometimes as a makeup artist or makeup enthusiast, you can find yourself comparing. You see these pictures, you don't know what filters, you don't know what apps have been put on them, but you constantly compare your work or your face to these pictures that you see. But then I also feel like it influences you in a good way, because of the makeup tutorials and the different YouTubes, and you really do have people out there that do these videos with great intentions on just teaching, because that's something that they love to do. So it definitely influences. I don't know how many younger um makeup artists or inspiring makeup artists that I talk to that
Mhm.
are so like YouTube is life, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
So I definitely think that social media, I don't think it would probably be as many makeup artists out there right now if social media wasn't so prevalent,
Yeah,
you know.
I completely agree with you. It's just like once, especially Instagram,
Oh,
Instagram plays a
yes.
huge influence right now on makeup artistry,
Yes.
and it kind of it shows
Absolutely.
you, like, it gives you all the trends, right? All the trendy
It does.
stuff
It
that's
definitely
in.
keeps up with trends. It's like, what, they using a fork now, girl? They
I
using
know.
like
They're using a
it does. It gives you
spoon.
all of the trends. I'm telling you,
I've seen somebody do a cut crease with a spoon. I was like, a
girl.
spoon?
Yes. And I seen. I said, are you serious? I
Well,
know, girl. I know.
speaking of different things that's going on right now, let's talk about this portion of the show. This portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? Yes, that's 33%, or more than 77 million of Americans do not pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults say they don't even have enough money in the savings. Do not become one of the statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advertise on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463, or you can email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Access how you can participate in complimentary financial literacy workshops near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial service. So since we're talking about financial service, what have you noticed as far as finances are concerned when it comes to makeup artistry? I know a lot of women, or a lot of people say, well, your friend wants you to do hookups and things like that. Like, what have you noticed?
So I noticed that, especially when you're working with weddings or productions,
Mm-hmm.
makeup can easily be thrown to the side. Makeup can
Mm,
easily
I
be,
agree.
it's the easiest thing to cut out. Um, not, I don't agree with that, but that's just a given. And then you have people that is like, what, $50, $55, because they look at it as it's something that I'm washing off my face.
Yeah.
But they're not thinking about, even if it's a birthday or wedding, you're not thinking about looking at those images of
Mm-hmm.
yourself years down the line and being happy with how you look. Like, I know we all know somebody that, like, took a horrible prom picture, and
Mm-hmm.
they never want to see that picture again, you know what I mean,
Right.
because of makeup or something crazy. So yeah, so I definitely noticed that it's not it seems like the most glitziest, glamorous industry, but
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely an investment, and
Mm-hmm.
I really believe in investing in, like, my professional kit. I like to cater to my clients, so I want to give them the best. So you're taking your hard-earned money and you're investing it, and then you do, unfortunately, that's the downside of business, is that you do get the people that don't see it as very important as, like,
Mm-hmm.
hair or
Yeah.
an outfit or something like that. But it's your face, and your face represents, that's your brand.
Right.
Like, that's the first thing people look at. So
And I totally agree with you. We've in previous shows we've talked about how when we were younger, makeup wasn't what it was back then.
No, not
And
absolutely
I went
not.
to prom in 1997, and I got I had some lip
Girl.
gloss and some mascara, and that was about
Girl, I
it.
had eyeliner. I know. And that was pretty much it, honey. It wasn't no full face and all of
It
that. No.
wasn't. It really wasn't.
Yeah.
And so nowadays, even up to today, I had one of my friends was getting married, and I asked her, what do you plan on doing for makeup? And she said, "Oh, I was just gonna do it myself." And I was like, "No, because I know
Mhm.
how important it is, and you want to get your
Mhm.
face done, And like you said, you look back at those pictures, and you're like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah, I totally.
Even if you even if you allowed your bridesmaids to do their own, I always feel like the bride should just really um just have that service that day, you know?
I
It's just
agree.
an important thing. Yeah.
I agree. So we just want to give a quick shout out to Lamore. She's watching. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, I didn't know. She
She
is my
is.
boo.
She's
She is
told.
my backbone, okay?
Is she? Want to give a quick shout out. She's actually who connected us, and she said on Facebook that you came into the game full speed.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm.
I did. And then she got behind me, honey, and just in the wheel just hit the gas. And that's how, yes.
Hmm. All right. So in the next segment, we're going to Facebook Live. This is going to be we're gonna stop here, but in the next segment, we're gonna get into New York Fashion Week. We're gonna talk about Essence Festival. We're gonna talk about Baltimore
Yes.
Fashion Week. We're gonna talk about all the things that she's done. Not only that, she offers so many more services like body contouring. Yes, I gotta figure out because after this
What's that?
what that's all about, because after this belly and this baby, we got to get it, we got to see what that's
Oh.
all about. We also have another person that just wanted to say hello. That's Yakim, Y-A-K, Yakima Allen Bagby.
Oh, yeah, hi. I love social media. I love that like all of my high school friends
Hmm.
and everybody is getting to see all of this and they are so supportive. Thank you so much, Yak, for tuning in. Love you, boo. Oh, that's so nice.
So, guys, while you're watching, please, please, please subscribe to the show. We are on all major platforms: iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play Store, and Stitcher. The entire show will be tomorrow, and that'll be at www.thesphere.tv /ATB, and ATB stands for All Things Beauty, and you will see the show at the very top. And then don't forget to review the show. Tell us how we're doing. Tell Marva how did she do. Call her in the morning and tell us, girl,
Yes.
you did that, girl, you did that. And then we actually have another person come in, Chandra Duran Scott. You know her?
Oh, hi,
They coming in a little. They coming in, but they coming in a little late.
Yes.
She says hello. And then don't forget to share this particular live feed. Share this with all your friends. Share this with your homie, your lover, your
Yes.
friend, your girlfriend, your wife, husband. Share with everybody. We want to get the word out there. She's out there doing great things. Black Girl
Thank
Magic,
you.
and we want to share this, and we want to share her talent out with the rest of the world. Not only that, we want to share the show as well, because we're doing
Yes.
great things right here at the Sphere. And don't forget that you can also donate to our mission. That's right, you can donate and bring enrichment to help continue to bring enrich, inspiring content each and every week. And you can donate at www.thesphere /donate. So yes, guys, don't forget to tune in tomorrow for the rest of the show. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, Facebook. Bye. All right, so let's get into season. I'm sorry, I'm about to say season 2, child. Segment 2. So let's talk about some of the services that you offer outside of just makeup artistry. So from what I understand, you do have a studio. Let's talk a little bit about that. How did you even get started with the studio?
So, so I started doing makeup, and honestly, it was house calls and
Mm-hmm.
traveling and makeup in my dining room. I called it makeup in the dining room. Like
Mm-hmm.
my family just there, and I'm like, I got a client, I got my little ring light with me.
Mm-hmm.
And so after a while, I'm a special effects makeup artist also. So I really am into special effects. And so last Halloween, I had them back to back to back. And I'm like, man, I just don't want to keep having these many people, in my house,
Mm-hmm.
inconveniencing them, inconveniencing my family. I wanted to give
Yes.
my clients a full experience.
Mm-hmm.
And so the studio came about. I was alerted about a space. I love that I love the area that the space was in. The area holds a little sentimental value to me.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle, who's like my father, passed away last September, but he always, since he had came to Maryland, he wanted to have a business of some sort on this space that I was able to get.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so it kind of all came about in a a very lucky way. And
Mm-hmm.
so I got in there and I just started setting it up. I wanted it to just be really pretty and just something that a girl would want to go to and keep coming back to.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that space. I walk in and I feel like it's just such a good place.
Mm-hmm.
It's got great vibes. And so once I got the space, it was time to start offering more services. So I went to school, started studying aesthetics. So I got my aesthetics license so that I
Awesome.
could offer different services. So yeah, so I got like a whole full throughout everything but hair, pretty much.
So if someone was watching and they're from the Baltimore area, how where do you have an address you want to give them that they'll be able to come?
Yes, absolutely. So, my space is called MJ's Space Atelier,
Mm-hmm.
and that just is a fancy word for studio.
Okay.
And it's on 1644 Annapolis Road, Odenton, Maryland, zip
Okay.
code 21113.
Awesome.
Yes,
Okay, awesome. So you say you offer different services. So
yes.
what else besides makeup artistry do you offer?
So I offer I'm gonna have a full menu of facial services, everything
Mm-hmm.
from facials for teens, facials for men, because there are different techniques for those particular skin. I have acne facials, just a regular basic facial. I have express facials where it's like a half hour kind of like facial.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do waxing. I wax pretty much whatever you need, wherever you need hair removed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do eyelashes. I think eyelash extensions are the next busiest thing that I do besides makeup. Either makeup
mm.
or eyelashes all the time, and I've been doing
Mm-hmm.
eyelashes for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
But I do the individual eyelash, mink eyelashes, I the cluster like the nail salon
Mm-hmm.
eyelashes, I guess you want to call them. And then I do a new service that I just recently got into that I'm really excited about is body contouring. So that's a very new technology, but
Mm-hmm.
it's very beneficial and it's
Mm-hmm.
really awesome. Like I love body contouring. I
So
wish I
tell
can
us
do
what
that every day.
exactly it is.
Okay, so body contouring is exactly what it sounds like. Like, so you know how like contouring with makeup is
Mm-hmm.
literally creating shadow or creating curves.
Mm-hmm.
Body contouring is doing the same thing. What I do, there's different techniques. So, you have places like Cool Sculpt, and so they use like cold therapy. What I do is I use heat therapy. So, I
Mm-hmm.
take like radio frequency,
Mm-hmm.
and like a radio frequency wand, and you massage it into the skin, and it liquefies the fat cells, right? So you liquefy the fat cells, and then you do like a body wrapping so that once the fat cells are liquefied,
Mm-hmm.
you kind of wrap it tight, and then it extracts naturally through sweat and other body secretions and waste. So you're literally just taking that fat and isolating it and liquefying it and extracting it from the body. And
Wow.
yeah, it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a I guess you would call it laser lipo in a
Okay.
sense. But it's very innovative. Like you can get this service done on your lunch break and go right back to work. There's no pain. You just feel like a very warm, deep tissue massage.
Okay. Before we go on or continue on, because I want to get into this, figure out what we got going on
Okay.
here. Um, this portion of the show is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We're committed to finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they are a part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable, but Dr. Baptiste and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Baptiste at Elite Dental Wellness at 713-789-8680. Okay, so let's talk about this. So, how many sessions would one person need?
It depends on their body type.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say just an average, and to me, average is like size 12,
Mm-hmm.
average woman. I would say at least three services to really see a difference. Like if it all
Mm-hmm.
depends on the person. If you take really good to it, you can lose inches within that first session. And then of
Mm-hmm.
course, like everything else, I don't like to consider it a like the cheating way out. I still want you. I mean, it's really for people who are on the journey of reshaping their bodies and losing weight. So
Mm-hmm.
it's to assist with that process. It's not to get the service done and then still do things that is not working with your plan. You
Mm.
know what I mean?
Okay.
So you want to drink a lot of water with it. You want to exercise. You could, because that all of that stuff is just going to help you see the results better. But
Mm-hmm.
outside of losing inches, radio frequency is great for skin tightening. So
Mm-hmm.
it's also great for the person who just lost a lot of weight and has that extra skin in different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely great for skin tightening. So and I use some concoctions of some natural things that natural uh creams that I whipped up myself
Mm-hmm.
for the body wrapping part of it. It's
Okay.
really, it kind of goes hand in hand. I don't know if you're familiar with like body wraps,
I've
but
heard
the
of it.
radio yeah. So like the radio frequency and the body wrap, I kind of do. I don't know if everybody does it who offers this service, but I felt like that was like a double whammy to really get
Mm-hmm.
in there and give my clients the results that they're looking for. But I would say the average person should be about 3 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can continue to go. I have packages for 3 sessions, 6 sessions. Excuse me, I've seen 6 sessions be very successful.
Mm-hmm.
So and you can get it in various parts of your body, not just your abdomen, your arms, your thighs. So yeah, it's a really good service. I'm excited to expand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how has the customers been taking to it? Like, have you find a lot of word of mouth? People continue to come back with the service.
I So far it's been clients that I'm just retaining. It's
Okay.
just been my loyal just coming back. They really like the service, or they hadn't seen a result yet. They want to keep coming back so they can see their result. Um a lot of people have a lot of questions on it. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, because it's something that I'm all about bringing something new
Mm-hmm.
to my area, and so it's very new to the
Oh.
area. So a lot of people are questioning it and starting to grow a buzz and talk about it. Um so I've been seeing it from there. And I have been just retaining the clients, the normal clients that are just a fan of it and want to come get it. So it's been awesome.
Well, listen, I definitely think that you're doing great things, especially because you're doing more than just a makeup artistry.
Thank you.
That you're expanding your business, that you want to do better, and that now you're offering something that's completely new and everybody knows coming in from the ground up, but especially when it comes to new technology is also always awesome. So I think
Yes,
that is really really great, and I really hope that really takes off for you. So you say you have different packages. So if
I
say for
do.
instance the 3 session packages, or the 6 session, talk to us about the price ranges.
So the service itself, it's better to get it in a package than kind of do it a la carte.
Mm-hmm.
The service, so I'll do my the 3 sessions. You can get those, and it depends on the number of areas that you want to get service,
Okay.
but they run anywhere from um, I'm sorry, anywhere from 250 to 350 for
Okay.
those 3 sessions.
Okay.
Now the service itself is normally about 175 per session. So you're
Okay.
definitely getting a discount with that. And then the more sessions that you tack on, then the
Mm-hmm.
lower the price comes down. But I try to
Awesome.
customize
Mm-hmm.
my prices. I like to have a baseline of what I want to fall into, but I understand you do have people with budgets, and this may
Mm-hmm.
not be something that's totally out of their budget, or you may have a bride that is looking to lose a couple of inches, and so I'll
Mm-hmm.
add that in with her bridal package of makeup and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. So yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where the more you buy, the better off, the better deal you're getting.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
That is great. Well,
no
so
problem.
let's get into segment 3 where we wanted to talk about. So recently, we all know that New York Fashion Week was here. I believe it was sometime last month, and we actually talked about it last 2 weeks ago. And we actually had a girl that went there 2 weeks ago as well, and she was there from a fashion blogger standpoint, but we're great to have a someone that was there from the makeup artist standpoint. So tell us, how was the experience for you?
It was awesome. New York Fashion Week was fabulous. It was everything that you look on TV and you see, or you think about New York Fashion Week, and the images that pop up in your head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was. So the city was buzzing. Celebrities everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was shows all over the city. I was fortunate to be able to do 2 shows. I got invited for 3 shows, and I was able to do 2 shows, and it was just an amazing experience. I'm still buzzing from New York Fashion Week. It was fabulous.
Mm. Awesome. So
Yeah.
what are some of the so tell us, give us some insight. What are we
Okay.
looking forward to seeing for the spring for makeup? What are we gonna see?
So, I saw a lot of nude lips, right? And that was
Mm.
one of the reasons for me wearing nude tonight, because I knew I was going to talk about that. I saw a lot of nude lips. Every show that I saw, it was either a really popping red lip, which that just never is going to go out of style for
Never,
me,
never.
ever, or it was just a nude lip. And
Mm-hmm.
then for MAC to come out and just they just launched like 18 new shades.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, that
They
nude
knew
is
what they were
definitely
doing.
in. Yes, nude is definitely in. Glossy lips. You know how like the past couple of years it's been all about that nice matte pout.
Yeah.
Now it's just totally like gloss, and I'm talking about like high gloss. Really
Mm.
glossy lips.
Mm.
The brows, like it was just straight up like no Instagram brow. Like my brow's
Mm.
probably too structured for what's about to happen with just the makeup trends. It's like just that really like natural, I call it the Beyonce brow. If you ever paid
Mm-hmm.
attention to Beyonce, her brows are never perfectly
Never.
sculpted. They're
Yeah.
just very natural, as if you just took like a clear brow gel
Right.
and just put it on your natural brow. That's actually what they had us doing a lot of the shows. And then pigments were huge at the fashion shows, like metallic pigments
Mm-hmm.
of all shades. You had gold, you had silver. I've seen blue and green and purple, just like real high metallic-y. I think it's very appropriate for. I don't know how it's going to transcend into spring, but I think it's very fall and winter appropriate with the holidays coming up. It's all you see is glitz and glam and silver and gold. So they had us playing with pigments a lot.
And you know what? From when we did the show about New York Fashion Week and I was looking at some of the pictures, you are absolutely correct. That bushy brow was
Yes.
very, it was everywhere. Like no contouring brow. And then it had like maybe an eyeshadow and a nude lip. So it's just like
Yes,
nude was
exactly.
everything right now.
Yes. Far as the face, I've seen a lot of deep contour. They seem to have been bumping it up with contour a little bit more. Contour was one of the things that I was kind of like scared with, but I'm starting to, because it can go so wrong, So it's definitely one of those things. I'm like, okay, but no, contour. It looked great on the runway, and it really looks really pretty. I think it's another thing that's like a fall favorite of mine's. I like that dark, really chiseled kind of look, and so contour was really popping on the runway too. Yeah.
Awesome. So you said you got the chance to perform some of your makeup on two different designers. How was that experience?
It was awesome. It was so many different designers, and they were the two that stuck out. So Karen Khan, she is a designer. She designs a lot of like Middle Eastern inspired garments. And the show that I did was she's actually the founder or the
Okay.
co-founder of that show. She had awesome pieces. But what was really a highlight, so after the show, how it kind of goes, you do your makeup behind the scenes, and then the models line up, and then I always just kind of take like my powders and my lips, and I'm touching up, models. And somebody tapped me on my shoulder, and they're like, do you know who you did models for? And I'm like, no, who? And they're like, Aunt Viv. And I'm like, so I'm looking like, who are you talking? I don't have an Aunt Vivian. I'm like, who are you talking about? And she's like, turn around. I turned around, and it was Aunt Viv from the Fresh Prince, like light skinned Aunt Viv. So I'm like, yo, everybody got an Aunt Viv. Like, what am I talking about? So she was right there. She loved the looks. I was so happy that I pleased her. I had no idea that she was a fashion designer. She has
Me
awesome
either.
garments, and I was lucky enough to do the models for that. So that was awesome.
Wow. And I'm willing to bet it's so many makeup artists there.
Yes, 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 yes. It is. It's a whole team. But when I'm there, I love it. I'm so in my element. You know what I mean? It's like everybody is just on one accord. We're all there just to do one thing. It's not any cattiness going on. We're looking at each other's products, and do you like that, girl? And you tried this, and kind of thing. So, I mean, they had a lot of beauty teams there. Shout out to Lavish Addictions beauty team. It's a homegirl of mine. She's a hairstylist, but she is the bomb with building beauty teams for these fashion shows and stuff. And so we had like a lot of people, a lot of makeup artists from DC that was all the way there, in New York. So it was awesome to be amongst so much talent.
Awesome. And
Yes.
you mentioned a little bit about her building this beauty team. Well, guess what? We've built a whole podcast right here at the
See, I'm telling you, it's like it's greatness in numbers or unity in numbers. You know what I mean? It's multiple heads is always better than one.
That's
So
right. That's awesome. This portion of the show is sponsored by The Sphere. Duh. Hello. Are you starting your business and are looking for a place to advertise? Do you need to reach out to thousands of people across the world and build your brand or sell your product? If so, you can get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms such as iTunes, Google Play Store, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our rich content, inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is sure to hit the mark every single time. Please call us today at area code 832-772-7789, or you can send your email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. What's wrong?
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So let's
sorry.
talk about before we close out the show. You have been invited to be a guest panelist at Essence Fest. How did that happen?
Yes. So, Essence, I was featured in a magazine, Glam Bishan, Glambitious magazine, and it's for business women and just being glamorous and ambitious at the same time. And so, I was featured very early on in my makeup career. It's just like a little spotlight of just like an up and coming makeup artist. And then this year they did like a whole spread on me, and we just kind of really clicked. And so they invited me to come. It's a panel of 5. It's an all white affair at the Essence Fest. Excuse me. And it's different business women, different minority business women. So I'm gonna go and talk and answer questions. I'm so excited about that. Like that was
Awesome.
major.
Congratulations on
Thank
that.
you. Thank
I wish we
you.
would have
I
got the
always
pictures
said,
for that spread so we could have seen.
you know what? That's exactly what I should have done, because it was a cover. They had me on a cover, and it was awesome. Like it was and I have a picture of the cover. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome experience. I'm a big believer in speaking things into existence. And I was like, you know what? When I was a little girl, it was going to be a fashion designer. I don't know where that dream went, but I used to say I was going to go to New York Fashion Week, and I was going to go to Paris Fashion Week, and then I end up going to New York Fashion Week for work. And so I kept saying the same thing about Essence, like, man, I want to go to New Orleans. I want to go to Essence Fest. I said, you know what? I'm going to go. It's going to be a working situation. And I said it, but I was talking to God, and I was just like, it's going to be a working situation. I bet you that's what you're going to do. And lo and behold, that's what he did, girl.
That is completely and totally awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Opens doors. I'm
taking
like
a whole entourage.
Hold on, you need me? I'm right here in Houston.
Yes, I was
gonna
say
right...
you ain't far, girl. Come on, honey.
I can drive right on over.
Yes.
Well, that
down there where I'm trying. I need to be. Okay.
Well, that is completely awesome. Congratulations on that opportunity.
Thank you.
I love to see Black women out there doing it. The fist pump of righteousness for all our Black women out there doing it.
Yes,
changing the world, one person at a time. So yeah, definitely we are giving you our support and our praises.
Thank you
for when you
so
get
much.
out there. All right, so again, if somebody wanted to reach you, now give them all your social media. If someone's in the Baltimore area or DMV area, actually, if they want to reach you for any one of the services that you offer, tell them, give them your contact, social media, everything.
Okay, so I am on Facebook at MJ on the Beat Makeup Artistry. My IG handle is MJ on the Beat. There's an underscore after every word. They wouldn't let me be Greek. I'm sorry, guys.
But somebody else has that. MJ on the Beat.
I'm on. I have a website. It is www.mjonthebeat.com. I'm also on blackwallstreet.com as MJ on the Beat Makeup Artistry. And for brides, I am on the Knot. That's like the biggest network for bridal and weddings.
Yeah.
And I'm on there also as MJ on the Beat Makeup Artistry. So pretty much you can like Google MJ on the Beat and my handles are going to come up some type of way.
Awesome. So you guys got her Instagram, her website, her Facebook, the Knot, the Black Street. I mean, if you don't know how to get in touch with this lady, something is really wrong with you.
Yes.
And then give them the address to your location one more time.
Okay, so MJ's Face Atelier is
Mm-hmm.
located at 1644 Annapolis Road. If
Mm-hmm.
everybody in my area, y'all know, it's 175.
Mm-hmm.
Odenton, Maryland, zip code 21113.
Awesome. And we're gonna give him an opportunity to pull it up here. He's gonna pull it. You gonna pull up the address? What you pulling up there? He's about to pull up the location. There it is. He pull up the location
Okay.
so they know how to get to you, Gear.
Yes.
There it is.
Y'all
We
better
got
find me, honey.
you. Awesome. So again, we enjoy having you. This is our very first makeup artist spotlight. So we enjoy having you here
Wow.
on the show. Thank you again for
Thank you.
joining us. And again, if you want to reach me, I am on Instagram at ESSM1, and then Twitter, it's ESSM1. And then don't forget, we have so many other several shows that are on the net. We have 14 different shows right here on the Sphere. That's right. We
Oh my
have
God.
the G's for Gents, and that's all about men and men fashion and beauty and
Oh,
men
nice.
cigars and colognes and things like that. We also have a la carte, that's all about cooking and learning how to cook and things like that. We have the money factor, it's all about taking care of your financial situation, guys. We have docs that's out there for all your health benefits, anything you want to know. So we have vast variety of content that you will definitely enjoy, guys. So don't forget to tune into the Sphere, and then don't forget to tune in and subscribe to our show, and that's www.thesphere.tv/ATB. And then this show will be show 78, so it'll be /078. But we have a vast variety of shows that you can check out. And we're on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher. We're everywhere.
I
So
know that's
yeah.
right.
Oh, and don't forget, we are on iHeartRadio.
Oh my
Woo!
goodness,
Congratulations
that's
again.
huge.
Yeah, it is huge, huge,
That's
huge.
awesome.
That is. And then we're working towards getting on the Spotify. Okay, Spotify radio.
Oh, nice.
I know, child.
Okay.
I know, child. So we got to get these bills made.
Yes, honey.
So don't forget to donate to the Sphere. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. Thanks, MJ.
No
Bye,
problem. Thank you
everybody.
guys so much for having me.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.